Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Lobotomy Corporation. Today we're going to complete a single day so that we can mess with Kabir. Kabir. Insight, repression, insights. You're here now, which is fascinating. You'll die. Both of you will die. Go. Should survive that just fine. That's about everything I can assign, really. Oh, interesting. I wonder if the censored weapon is what allowed her to do this so easily. It's possible. Because it heals 40% of the damage taken, so if it did 50%, she'd heal half of it. Yeah, I think the censored weapon is what allowed her to do that, to be honest. Or at least allowed her to do it so easily. Speed running a day. To the best of your ability, at least. Damn it. Your attachment. Yeah? Yeah. Uh-oh, punishing bird, I'm so concerned. Oh no! I've made an error. Ah. Well, I'm I'm only mildly concerned. Yeah, that's about how I thought it would kind of go. You can hear it up in the corner. It's a tanky abnormality, but that's about all it has going for it. Really, still going. Still going. Still going. Wowza. Still going. Did we finally succeed? Jesus. Let's wait for everyone to finish. We have 1A left in progress. I haven't had to fight Void Dream yet. When we fight Kabira, we'll get to see what it does. The perfect food, perfect meal, an excellent substitute. The Amber Dawn. I haven't had to fight the Amber Dawn in quite a while. I don't like using energy to solve my problems, but sometimes you just don't have a choice. Well, you have a choice. Just not all that much of a choice if you want to get things done fast. You're down to 2, and you should be sprinting at this point. Yeah, you are. There it is. They ate incessantly. At least I think that's the quote. Uh-oh, Punishing Bird. Guys, Punishing Bird got out. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate-ish. So we're going to have to make this go up. I don't think so. I think once it's down, it's just down. Which means I've got to fight it eventually, yeah? Which is lame. You get the ears, of course you did. What do the ears do? Attachment work success. That's adorable. Alright, we have a ton of A-lifts currently running, so let's see where we end up. Apparently we ticked over the counter, which I didn't expect. You would die. So it took over one more time. Instinct is a successful one, right? Yes. It's only 6%. We'll be fine. And that should be the total for the day. And then I'll work with this a couple times. You're getting close there. I was very close, Vasquez. That wasn't the total for the day. Fascinating. Very close though. Can be easily it can easily be acquired within the amount of cliff off we have left. But I want to work with the silent orchestra for a minute, so 12, 12, 6, 12. All the A-lefts are ticked out. Except for you, apparently. And you, of course. Barely a common. Really shows how hard this one is to beat. How 6% still got me a common with a low. $13, there it is. We're really pushing it though. I think now it's time for the common work. Should take over as he's on his way. Dead. Negative 18%. He should not get a good here. I don't think he can get a good anymore. I think it's just too much. He got a common. Only barely, though. It is 24% now. So I don't think I can fiddle with this anymore for this meltdown. And he still didn't get it. Still didn't get it. Really goes to show you. Am I right? Goes to show you. What are we at here? 12. Let's just run some random ones then, yeah? Let's do a bunch of insight. And then one repression work. Noon, eh? Why is she dead? What did she have on her? That's very, very lame. She had benediction too. Feather of Honor is irreplaceable. I think she got third kissed. Even though I didn't realize it. I don't even know how. No, I know how. I know exactly how she died. She was wearing a Feather of Honor. And I sent her into the Snow Queen. Didn't this happen last series I did this game? Ugh, well, continue on for now. I hate that that's a thing. Hi, Blue Star. You're melting down, dude. Chill. Jeff is working, so yeah. Oh shit, you're melting down. Uh-oh. You walked into the wrong house, fool. What are we at? 2? Still 2. I'll get him the decapo. This is the last thing I do. I'm really sad about the Feather of Honor. It's really good armor. and a really good weapon, and I just lost it because I'm an idiot. I also lost a benediction, which is a legendary thing. You can only get it 12 times. So pick your 12 employees wisely. It's a good, so we're done. Did he get it? Hat, mouth, hand, brooch, back. Fuck. I'm annoyed that you died, but there wasn't really anything I could do about it because I'm not intelligent. Pick another abnormality. It's going to be in a department I don't have yet. Melting love. It's not even really a discussion. I'll open Bina's department next and get melting love where she used to be. I know all of this. Inside. I'm going to click through this because we should have to deal with Kabira here. This is all stuff we've seen before. Which is sad. I didn't expect to speak with you today. It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good long look at this silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the cliff-off deterrence during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them will happen. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers are suppressed, origins will soon to wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed in pandemonium. How nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we become accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, she said, sir. Ah, yes. Good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties, as always. Mr. Gisette, sir, I've been thinking, and I feel that I truly am lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team is like a miracle. You know, brown nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really isn't anyone who cares more about their employees like you do. She said, sir, I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our lane. Don't talk about Kabira like that. Just saying, sir. I appreciate it. Sorry for keeping you for so long. I'll be going now, she said, sir. Bad for Sapphira. That stayed the same. Why is it Sapphire? I don't like it. Which dead, sir? Hold on. Never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss. Oh, God. Kabira. I just think, what is the point of it all? Of course, I hoped to send them off in peace as they were just to die anyway. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that all is falsehood. Lady Angela knew this, too. She knew that I was a great man. I skipped that like an idiot. I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I never actually cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped ceding any doubt of inquiry about the nature of this place killing employees indirectly. I just covered my eyes and ears. Questioning them. Oh? Hi, Kabira. I'ma kill you soon. I just sent it an emergency. Search report right in anomalies. Search right now. You must speak with me what's gotten into you, Kabira. You're in control of the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of cliff-off deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the anomalies aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Kabira, no one's allowed to touch the control of the cliff-off deterrence without Lady Angela's explicit approval, and you're aware of that. So, you don't want to do it? You little coward? You little coward! Do you really think you can just get every situation with emotions? You'll be continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears of the servile bastard that you are. Choke on those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Gee! Oh, you're short, apparently. That or he's tall. You know it's coming, didn't you? Seems like you know me too well. Perhaps you're the one who understands me the most amongst the Sapphira. Weaken it. Don't ask for reasons again after all this time. Indeed, Kibura is. Sorry, this is humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Kibura. You should know. You've seen her yourself. Kibura has failed to control her amenity and has now lost her way. What I'm saying is she's not fighting for some grand ideology. She's fighting just to fight. Taking any action. Take a cup of coffee, enjoy a peaceful day listening to your classical music. Quicker than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. It's weird to see her not in the office. Lower the deterrence. Ooh. Alright, everyone, let's make the best of today as always. This is Daniel. Who are you, man? Classy. Different from mine, however. What the... Oh, it's Bina! Head... Well, let's just say I should have to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel. His name is Daniel. Daniel, is it? My name carries much more than you would merit. In charge of the place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you said just a moment ago, there's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. I skipped it! Heard you not to resist. Just listen to me. If you do so, people might learn to escape with their lives. No? Blame it the betrayer, however. The betrayer? I want to know Bina's story. Her story is the strangest. The one that I have the most questions for. Still trying to make me justify my cowardly acts. Which? This is T04. I don't know which one that is. I don't think that is one. Well, I know it is, because it's a tool, I think. Through for Angela's show, be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Aide who can't do a single thing. This shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived, saying there's nothing I could do, that I was too scared, they set free my coworkers, and meaningless excuses. Soon the head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, sir. How is fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. This is me talking, by the way. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. I will hang up the intercom on you, Daniel. The hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and had a high social position. He was in a research lab. Surrounded him. To any one of the wings. It was us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there's no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. There it is. There it is. You all might have noticed I never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters are supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There is no need to focus on what caused this. All that matters is that we solve the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle today. I don't need cowards in my department. You should not let complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourselves with anger, and pure anger alone, to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear or mourn over you perishing without even your name being left behind. If you want your body and mind to stay comfortable, I'll kindly drag your ass over to the pathetic welfare team so you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. There's a good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. However, I want you to keep in mind that this also means only the best have gathered here. Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation's been sorted out. Tifereth. Miss Gabira, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage, eh? Should suspend the suspension of operation for now? In the situation right now, so we figure out it pretty soon. I don't need a break. I can still fight. But in your condition? Shut up. I said I can still fight. Aha. Binna. 31 ego damage, 17 employees dead and counting, and your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced and repaired. Gabira is a robot. Well, more of a robot than the rest of them are, I should say. It's not thrilling to look after a machine who behaves like a child in a temper tantrum. However, the Sapphire of the middle layer apparently could not keep you on a leash, and so here I am. You poor little thing, look at yourself. There was a time when I had a pinch of admiration for that fire in your eyes, but now even that is smothered with ire and madness. It is such a shame that both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I did not bend over or break my back at the very least. I imagine we will no longer have to face off with our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like the past. But I will say this for you, you pitiful thing. Stare directly into the object of your anger. The edge of a blade that has lost its way will be unfathomably blunt, for there will be nothing in the void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. I hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this, seeing my once earnest rival now looking as pathetic as a dog. I have decency, you know. Gabira. Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me their true kindness. If I could just get the smallest taste of revenge upon the monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future. My sword and spear will never stop their flurry. I see people dying in my blurred vision. They're always torn apart by the monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers, sometimes they're ones I dearly miss. And sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Isabel. Whoever they were, I'm filled with agony on their behalf. Looking at my paralyzed leg and severed arm, I scream and curse my weak body in a fit of rage. And then I black out. I'm so sick of this darkness. It's impossible to fight with such a low manpower. I can't approve your proposal. Please reconsider. Why should I approve an operation that will so clearly end in failure? If manpower is the issue, I can make up for it. If they are too weak, I will make up for that too. This is before she's been scarred. There is nothing in the rules against a Sapphira utilizing an ego. If you wish, then I will not stop you. A familiar grip, the right weight, the practiced form. This feeling that's so distinct pulls me right back onto the path, away from straying to wander, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It was kind of funny to see Tifereth and Chesed with bewildered faces when they witnessed me return from battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they'll recover. Some of them wail and others scream in battle. I also fracture and break my components, but those are soon replaced and repaired. What a perfect little hell, just for me. Missing your arm? Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a fellow warrior to leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this, the tragedy that she'd bring here, caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if I'll ease your pain, but this happens quite often, more often than you may think. This is no less common than, say, a little seedling getting trampled to death. I must admit that you're quite the tough sprout, however. You've managed to thwart my plans a little. I never expected you'd kill 2 claws, stop all the monsters, and finally come to face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters, I can't deny that they are astonishing things. Even after plowing through your hallway of friends, they never softened nor tired. It seems you aren't much different from them. Now I ponder on it. Alright then, if you can still manage to hold a weapon and stand with your own 2 feet, then come. Come at me. I will not be broken. If I can get rid of these damn monsters, I'll destroy the whole company myself instead. Then finally my aimless wrath can crumble with it and the rest beneath the earth forever. Here it is. Among the many fixers of the back streets, she was the one of the few who could go toe-to-toe with the head and the claw. Bina! Alright, let's point them out, shall we? This is Nothing There's weapon, you may recognize. This is the King of Greed, you may recognize. This is the Teddy Bear, you may recognize. This is the Mountain of Smiling Bodies, you may recognize. This is something. I don't know what this one is. And these are fixers, I believe. She was called the Red Mist among the backstreet's denizens. That was a name she earned protecting us from the kinds of threats and maneuvers of the outside. Michelle's betrayal led the eye to the den we hid in, and then the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Instead of dealing with the Red Mist directly, the ever-cunning head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. This is me talking, apparently. The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while, the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself, but she gave it everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye, one of her arms was severed, and she had numerous deep scars over her body that she could no longer heal from. Yet she did not give up, and eventually her efforts saved B and I from death. Collect her corpse. The cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation that she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down, deep to the bottom. We had to reboot her many, many times. Oh, nice to see you again. As you can see, I've been placed as the leader of the extraction team. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Now, some of you might think I'm insane, but I have been waiting for this moment. For so long, I've waited. Hi, Melting Love. Just as it was before, here you are. It's a helmet? That's weird. -5 success rate and -5 work speed, but 10 sanity and 10 thingamajinger. But it also gives the weapon and the armor bonuses. Claire, unfortunately, you are being relocated. I'm also disabling that ugly-ass hat. It's a helmet? She doesn't have a helmet. Ah, shit. Wait, hold on. We can go back to the menu to relocate him. I forgot. Well, actually, what a better no better place to end this episode full of lore than right here on the title screen. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and boy, howdy, is it gonna be a fun one. I can't wait to lose over and over. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!